In the previous section, we have seen having clause along with the group by, from, and so on. Now, we are going to see from the given order value what other parameters like other aggregate functions, or you can say how to play with the aggregate functions. All right, let's say I'm removing this line and I'm saying 10 upon 3. I want to calculate 10 upon 3. You can see it's showing 3 over there. If you want to give column name, so as my calculation, right? And hit execution. So my calculation is giving answer 3. Similarly, you can give the other parameters like 10.0 divided by 3.0. You can see this time it's giving 3.3333. All right, and the column value is same, my calculation. So this is the difference between float and whole integer value. Let's say I change the value of 3.0 to 3. So it will give again the value, and this time I am going to change the value from 10.0 to 10. So it will give 3.33 again. So either value is in terms of float, it will give the answer in float. But both values are in whole integers, which means it's having 3. It will give not the 3.33 but as a whole number, as an integer value. So automatically will consider as a string value. Okay. So coming back to the original column value. So we are having star. So it's having employee ID and so on. Right? So now suppose you want to calculate the count of, let's say, FR fleet. How many fleet values are there? Total 830 fleet values are there, or in other words, you can say total number of rows are there 830 in my given data set. But I want to check the percentage value. So how would I do? I'll check count asterisk 100 divide count of CIGST divide by count as my underscore percentage from orders, right? Let's say it's giving 100% because it's giving the 100 values. So both values are same, right? If you will multiply with some another values like say 10, so it will give 10 because the count fleet and count fleet are same. All right. Suppose if you will calculate like sum over here, sum fleet and count, it will give another value like 782.442, and it's having 7824.4204. So I'm going to sum of all these value, multiply 100 and count this one. Suppose I'm removing this 100 multiplication part, then I'll have the average value of this sum rate. So instead of using the conventional aggregate function AVG, I'm using the mathematical aspect of this. So it's going to calculate the sum rate and divide the count value of my original data set. Right? Similarly, you can check for the other values also. So we are having like, let's see what other we can see. So select star from orders. Okay, so I'm going to execute this, and let's see what other values are I can define. So I'm having ship via. So let's say ship via and count of ship via there, and then going to delete that and execute. You can say see total percentage, total average value is 2. So I'm going to sum that ship via and divide by count ship via as my percentage from order, right? Then execute this value. Simultaneously, you can multiply with any integer value. Let's say I'm going to calculate multiply with 50, then execute this. The 50 multiplied by 2, it is giving 100. So make sure you are not including the character value or the string value over there. So this is why we are having the sum aggregate function for integer and float values. Thank you.